one's Pisces season. Okay, my Nana's birthday is on the 9th. Let's give a shout out to all the Pisces. Happy birthday to you. Okay, the unicorns, baby, the mermaids. We about to tap into your birthday messages, your March messages. Okay, let's just see. Okay, all right, we're gonna start off, you guys, by doing the wandering heart. Ooh, all right. So my mic is on and it works. We're gonna start off with the Wandering Heart deck. Get the overall energy for the month of March and your birthday season for my Pisces collective. Pisces sun sign specifically, but also my rising and my Venus and also my Mars. We are currently in Mercury retrograde. Today is the first day, but you guys could, especially my Pisces, very in tune, especially if you high vibrational. You've been feeling the effects of Mercury retrograde, this lunar eclipse, baby, and it's been hitting. But most of you guys have been feeling growth. Your birthday season has been about nothing but growth and transformation. And we are here for it, right? Okay? We're here for it. All right. So for the month of March, what do we have for my Pisces collective? All placements and specifically for my Pisces sun sign. Let's see. Ooh, we have, free expression 16, which breaks down to 7, abundance. You're feeling like you again. I don't know if you feel that you had to dim your light. You're looking in the mirror. Maybe you got, some of you guys could be doing mirror affirmations. You're feeling good in your skin. You're feeling good about you. Like maybe you guys were feeling like listening to other people's opinion about you and what you should be doing and how you should live your life. But you had your own path, and Pisces, you live in your fantasy world. So you're the epitome of the creators of your own world. Hi Shadow. Hi Fancy. So with this free expression, this birthday season is all about, I'm hearing that song, I'm coming out. Like you're coming out being you and not giving no F's, cares, and no qualms about anything. And then we have fall back. Like, and that's 8. Elevation. You know, some of you guys could be experiencing some ascension symptoms, feeling like clogged up. Oh, okay. Well, I'm on point then. That's still being authentically you, no matter if it's even that. And I applaud you for being that as well. Coming out, just being okay to be you without no judgment and no qualms. Hi, coffee, being daydream. And then we have fall back. You're getting out of that people pleasing energy. Even if it's people, it can be even when it deals with family, friends that you consider in your family, your close circle. Thank you, Anthony Smith. You're like, if it's meant to be, it'll be. Even if you have to love people with a long handle. Like, okay, I love you. I expressed it in all the forms that I could to show you that you're my tribe and I'm a part of your tribe too. But if you're not getting it back and other people are showing their true colors and you're like, okay, the things that I'll do for them, and if I'm in a pinch, and some of you guys could be in hard situations right now, and like You possibly may have asked and you don't even feel comfortable to ask. You may have asked for a hand and an olive branch to be extended out, and people haven't gave you that at all. And love's midnight is underneath there for a shakeup with your stability, relationships, especially when it's dealing with love. Like you're figuring out who has conditional love for you, because I feel like my Pisces, you guys have been pouring out a lot of unconditional love. With alchemy being under there, you guys are alchemizing and transmuting that energy. The people who shitted on you, who wanted to see you not rise up, who loved to see you, who laughed to see you feeling like you were stuck, depressed. Yeah. Source, not knowing that God is your BFF, okay? Knowing that God is your BFF. So the overall energy is free expression, and those are my channel messages. I want to read inside here to see what it has, because I believe that it divulges a little bit more. So for this card, free expression, and again, like I said, you guys are doing mantras, especially a lot of self-love routines. It could be making having nightly daily and nightly routines when it comes to skincare. I know a lot of Pisces is heavily into skincare and hygiene. Period. You can be intentional on the different herbs. Like, say, I know I've been intentional, and I'm a Pisces rising. A lot of things with roles. So building on your heart chakra, because you don't want it to be bitter and jaded from other people's opinions that's been projected. And like I've stated in my other video, this whole lunar eclipse that we had is really forcing us to be anchored in our own energy. I feel like a lot of you guys could be empathic and been taking on other people's energy from the projections that they putting on you, the naysayers, or people who just don't understand because they don't have the imagination or the delulu-ness, as other people like to say about Pisces. You need to be that creative and that imaginary to manifest the biggest blessings and the biggest dreams that you ever thought of. And a lot of people can't vibe on that frequency and truly understand what wave, if you will, that you're on, Pisces. So for free expression, courage is one hell of a virtue, and that's one thing. It takes a lot of courage just to be you. It takes a lot of courage to be authentically you, because there's a lot of people out here that wear masks and not okay with being showing up as them to be accepted. Validation. You're walking around needing no validation just to be you. So, ooh, and that's crazy. Freedom, warrior, affirmation. And like I said, a lot of you guys can be doing affirmation to reprogram your perspective on not who you are, but yeah, not on who other people think that you are, but who you know you are. The I am energy, Aries energy. So, affirmation. By pulling this card, you are being asked to remain faithful in your purpose and to hold yourself accountable by following through with the heavy matters that are on your heart. Now is the time to step out into the world in the exact form that your spirit yearns. Your mission looks considerably different than the majority of others. Confirmation on what I just said earlier. Anyone who is set up to go against the grain will inevitably face loneliness. And that also gives me any weapon that's formed against you shall not prosper. It's a lot of people out there that's hating and trying to, they wishing on your downfall and that you look stupid and like a clown, because they're like, how can it be? What is Pisces thinking about? So do not feel ashamed when you go through bouts of seclusion. A lot of you guys can be in hermit mode and being selectively isolated because you don't want any of that stickiness, that of other people not believing in you, thinking that you can achieve certain goals, and that people don't see the obstacles. Like somebody told me before, like, you wear your problems good. You make shit that's hard look easy. While inevitably facing loneliness. So do not feel ashamed when you go through bouts of seclusion. The influence that you have over those who look up to you and confide in you holds weight. So you have a lot of people that know that they can come to you because you give that judgment free zone. You're not judging people. If anything, you're going to give them a solution. Be like, okay, I understand. I've been there and done that. Fishing, funnel boring. Don't know. So So do not feel ashamed when you go through bouts of seclusion. The influence that you have over those who look up to you and confide in you holds weight. You are being divinely escorted and assisted. Find peace in your body. Find your peace of mind. Power your way out of the never ending obstacles. Be who you want to be. Easier said than done, I know. But overthinking can be damaging to the soul. Surely you are fighting a necessary fight. Apprehension cannot help you here, although it can serve as a safeguard in some cases. So you guys are overcoming fear. It's a lot of fear, a lot of imposter syndrome because of all the heavy projections or simply not having the support that you feel like not that you so much needed, that you wanted and that you feel like you deserved. And it's okay that you just truly understanding that you are your biggest fan and your number one supporter. And that's okay. But you also are not alone. You are highly and divinely protected. You are going by you paying attention to your intuition and going by your gut. You have heavily discernment. You know when people are coming for you. Okay, so find peace in your body. Find your peace of mind. Power your way out of the never ending obstacles. Be who you want to be. Easier said than done, I know. But overthinking can be damaging to the soul. Surely you are fighting a necessary fight. Apprehension cannot help you here. Although it can serve as a safeguard in some cases, embrace who you are evolving into. Do not apologize for standing firm. If you are currently unfulfilled with who you are, take this time to find yourself. Find a reason to be happy. Make the necessary changes to feel free. You putting yourself as a priority, and that can feel like something strange and something different because you're always putting other people first in their need. Jesus love you too, Carson. For this I know too. While you're here, you might as well hit the like too. All right. And with the fallback, let me just read that while I'm here. Let me get a sip of tea too. All right. Some of you guys can benefit from yoga and just not just yoga, simply yoga is different forms. I'm channeling somatic yoga. It'll help to heal and release some of the trauma and stress that you might have lodged and stagnant inside your body from in different energies from being placed on you or you harboring other people's energy and letting it marinate inside of you from you being so deeply empathic. So for the fallback card, it's retreat, rest, reevaluate, repeat. So it's like you guys are starting a new chapter, wiping the slate clean, truly identifying you, your purpose, and what you're doing to be here. Senseless devastation. Take a step back. Give yourself a moment to breathe and recuperate. Think about all the positives and negatives of your affairs. Are you able to exhale properly, or are you too invested and caught up in connections that rarely leave you feeling bothered? You have to know when to pull your own card and put yourself in a timeout. This may be one of those moments. So you guys can be feeling a little bit of burnout too because you've been doing so much task, and a lot of those tasks probably don't even have to do with your own life and your own abundance. It's other people's stuff. And God is urging you to recalibrate and reprioritize you being the main one and then put everything else that you want to accomplish. whether it be in a couple days, a week, and as far as your 5-year plan, a visionary board. Pinterest is the first a good place to start off with. Scripting if you need to, but within this week, and be especially before the new moon, if you want to do some rituals, protection on money manifestation, even financial, do things like that. Or are you too invested and caught up in connections that regularly leave you feeling bothered? You have to know when to pull your own card and put yourself in a timeout. This may be one of those moments. Emotionally unavailable, no more sweeping the water under the bridge. You don't stand in the way of fate. You've seen red flags that do not sit well with you. So now you reevaluate the circumstances. So I'm going to pull some tarot to get a couple more messages for you guys. I am going to tap into love and the money as well. Let's see. Yeah, you're trusting your intuition when it comes to you guys are focusing on your financial stability. I don't know if the last adventure or rendezvous or shenanigan that you went on, it left you in a financial kerfuffle, and leading you to build up and feeling like you had no choice but to start new. Maybe leave things behind and learn how to be a master of disconnecting from things. And the people, places, and things that you disconnected, they probably thought that you would never leave, but you had to show them better than you could tell them. Can't make this up, magician, alchemist. You're alchemizing and transmuting and working off of pain. You're being strategic on a way to move forward to make these separations final. Okay. For the month of March, messages for my Pisces collective placements. 7 of Cups. You're going to have a lot of choices in the month of March. A lot of people wanting to work with you. A lot of people who have the same goals. Two of Cups. So yeah. So in the month of March, you guys are cutting people off. You're feeling free and open and secure. You're no longer searching for outside people, places, and things to make you feel secure and safe. You are finding that safe and security with yourself. Like you're making your own home. A lot of you guys can probably be doing minor renovations in a home, maybe painting, buying new things, getting rid of the old. Again, I'm going to reiterate the message for the eclipse. The whole message that Mama Moon was trying to tell us is that God is about to shake up some things. Whether you've been paying attention and want to make these changes in your life, and that you're going to intentionally let these things go, whether it be habits, person, places, and things, let it go so you can make space for things that's aligned for you. You need to let release all the things that's not aligned with you. If you don't, God is going, it's going to be a divine intervention happening for everybody across the board, no matter what zodiac sign. This is the big shakeup and shift that's happening right now. And especially if you want a growing and healing journey, if you ain't making a move, it's like, how did I express it to my cousin? I was having a conversation. I'm like, life, yes, is about, people always say life is about chess, it's not checkered. But what's happening right now, whatever moves and stuff that you've been making, you have the chance to wipe that board, that chessboard, clean slate and put back up, reset all the pieces back up. And now you have a chance to make better strategic moves at this so-called game called life. Everybody has their falls, and anybody who ever been successful, trust me, honey, they didn't have it a full good ride. It's all about you learning the lessons from the hardships, the failures. Any losses is a lesson to gear you up for the W's, and like they say, more money, more problems, to gear you up and to have you to be in a mindset of not to discern and know what's your own energy when other people projecting and throwing their energy on you, and leveling up on your projection, on your protection as well. So yeah, you're pouring more into self. You're being open, like, especially if you've been in a house, like, you're being more protective with things. Maybe you might not be telling people what you're doing, but you still making yourself be seen when you want to and is needed to. Let's see. Oh, that is too many. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Focusing on self, Nine of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be planning on moving. Some of you guys might be really like wanting to be independent if you live in a family household. If you live in a hometown, you might be wanting to relocate out of the country to another state, especially with our climate of what's going on if you live in the United States. Yeah, your main focus is living it up. You want to only spend and have good times with people who you feel like it's not going to stab you in the back or judge you. Like, again, let me get this. So I'm going to get some What's the Tea Oracle cards out. Let's see. Let's get some messages for the month of March for Pisces. Oh, so people are definitely gossiping. They probably gossiping because you moving different. They couldn't believe that Pisces would ever leave them, or yeah. So Pisces, you no longer have on rose tinted glasses. You seeing things for what it is, and you are saying things, speaking up for yourself, and what you said is what you mother freaking said at this time. Um, People can be gossiping. It says stories travel fast, half truths, exaggeration, lies, many mouths, few facts, protect your name. Friend zone, great vibes, no sparks. My more buddy than bae, safe but not romantic, accept the role. So if you feel like somebody been hot and cold, or not really like giving you excuses on why they're not emotionally available, why they're not giving you, courting you, or saying one thing but not backing it up with the actions, you are like, I see the red flag. Like, your gut is screaming patterns you've seen before. Don't ignore the signs. Believe what they show you. And then you have third party here. Someone else is in the picture. Competition, triangles, interference, not the full story. Proceed with caution. Let me see. So somebody can be talking because you left them, you friend zoned them. You probably could say like, okay, we better off as friends than lovers, just to be nice, because they probably could be a little bit cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Yeah, and then you got that goes up under gossip mill. So you already know who's talking about you. You already know your intuition has spoken. You sense the answer deep inside. Now it's time to follow it. Heart over logic. Emotions override reason. You know the truth, but ignore it. Your heart keeps trying anyway. Yeah. You're realizing that you need to, some of you guys could be planning a vacation, or intentionally taking distance from people, period. Whether if it's platonic or even love, because I feel like this has to do with family and love. You need to step back to see clearly. Distance brings understanding. You see things differently from afar. Clarity returns with space. You know, sometimes you have to take yourself outside of an environment which may be chaotic, just so you can have a clearer mind to think and see things and have a different perspective, and to make a clear judgment and decisive choice that you feel comfortable with, because you can see things with a better view, a better lens on it. Yeah, and you got the shade is real. Subtle comments reveal hidden resentment. Small signals matter. Shade never lies. Like, you guys, people could have been saying like little slick shit out the side, and some of you guys, unfortunately, could have been sleeping with the enemy. Like, yes, lovers can be jealous of you too. Somebody like probably wanting to dominate you, not letting you want to be free, for you to be you. This one to come out. Wrong timing. The connection exists, but life circumstances clash. Alignment is missing for now. Say no first. Your peace matters more than their expectations. You don't need to over explain. Saying no protects your energy. Again, reiterating on the people pleasing energy. Even if, like, no more saying yes, because it's gonna stress you out. Stress is a silent killer. Like, you've been saying yes to the detriment of your own health. You have to learn how to say no. Just saying no gives you that release of, and once you say no once and say no again and again and again and again, you're going to feel like a relief of knowing that you picked you first and your stuff comes as a priority. If I have the time, if not, we can reschedule on a day that I do have more free time. But don't mess up your schedule on things that you need to do, especially when it comes to your health, putting you first, even if it's working out. Let me get this workout in. If they not dying. Any more messages for the month of March? Yeah. Somebody could have had you an emotional roller coaster. Highs feel electric, lows drop suddenly. This connection is intense but unstable. And having you feeling like in survival mode, flight or flight. And all you want to do, Pisces, is just live freely, flying your flag. And she said, what at the bottom of the deck? A shocking comment spreads instantly. Reactions explode. Expect emotional aftershocks. Yes, stop lying to yourself. Denial blocks your path. Truth clears the fog. This moment demands honesty. So it's like, it's really you needing to see things clearly for what it is. And I feel like for quite some time, you guys have seen it, and like, you're like, it's my birthday. And I'm a firm believer that, yes, some people celebrate the New Year's in January. Some people celebrate it spring equinox. And then there's some people, like myself, who celebrate their New Year as their birthday. It's a time for you to reflect, take accountability for your actions, see other people's actions, see who's going to keep going on this new chapter, because every birthday is a chapter. See who deserve to go on this new chapter. Did they help you grow? Did they help love you? Did you love them back? Do they make you feel good? Because some certain people, you come around and your energy just you feel drained already and didn't even say anything. That's a sign that they're not even meant to be around you, period. Like, if you're around somebody, you should feel encouraged, enriched, and called out on, like, okay, bitch, you doing too much. Like, let's get it together. I know you're on the verge of pre-diabetic. Let's get it together. Or if they see you not cleaning up and you in a depressive mode, or seeing that you not just moving or saying, all right, bitch, I'm not about to judge you, but let me come over here and help you organize and get something together. Let me help you fold up and clean up some clothes. That's like the type of energy that you only bringing in. Anybody else is like, okay, forget loyalty. I need loyalty and respect. I need all of the above. I'm going to leave y'all with an angel message, and I'm going to close y'all out, my Pisces baby. Hopefully these messages resonated. I love these angel cards. It basically always give me confirmation on whatever messages that I gave out previously. Yeah, okay. Maybe it sounds like that because I speak more than one language other than the English. My linguistics is very extensive. So I'm not going to apologize if you're ignorant to that. But you know, people do quote and say ignorance is bliss at times. So I'm not going to hold you or hate you for that. But while you're here as well, commenting, like my content too. It's free. All right. Angel message for my Pisces placements. All right. We have choose freedom. We start off with free expression, which is basically your liberation, you choosing you, feeling free to be authentically you, whether you coming out the closet, coming out with just being, honey, I just choose me, my happiness, and that's it, period. Choose freedom. Sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often that's just an illusion. You could free yourself from the obstacles that you're so focused on by choosing a different path, Pisces. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities you might act upon. At the bottom of the deck, we have two of action. Trusting your ability to make excellent choices. There's opportunity all around you if you just trust. Ooh. Trust is definitely not there, but you need to trust in yourself. I feel like a lot of you guys are lacking trust. Not just trust in others, but trust in you. There's opportunity all around you if you just continue to move forward. So consistency is a thing. Consistency, even if it's on your mantras or you telling yourself like, I am. Rest in RIP to Jesse James, okay? Thank you for melanated March month, okay? I am somebody energy, okay? Keep the hope alive type of energy. Two of action, trusting your ability to make excellent choices. There's opportunity all around you if you just continue to move forward. It may be time to take on a new partner who can help you be a success in your career or creative endeavors. Keep your eyes on the big picture rather than the details of the moment. And you guys really are detail oriented. Like your vision, people, if you want to explain your vision, your creative process is hard. Like you just gotta tell the people they just gotta be there with you. And what did Erica Badu, one of the good Pisces, one of the best ones that I know. She's an artist and she's sensitive about the sit. So a lot of you guys could be a little bit sensitive, but be open to receptivity. There's somebody out there that wants to support you. There's somebody out there that believes in you. There's somebody out there that believes that you are somebody and that will do anything to make sure that your dreams and whatever your vision is come alive. And you don't even have to tell by detail. Just tell me, lead me. They want you to guide and for you to be the leader and stop being a people pleaser. So I'm gonna leave you with that. And as I always love to say, I am, I see, I heal, I evolve. I shade till the next time. Peace.